Hi, my name's Ian Dybel. I'm a professional guitar teacher still, and this is the second in a series of mini exercises that I'm producing that are all good for you for different reasons. An explanation will follow the main exercise video. So why is this particular exercise good for you to practice? Aside from the fact that all these kind of exercises are different combinations of fingers and therefore good for your general technique, in this instance we're talking about a minor 7 arpeggio, and we're talking about it from two different fingering positions. From a root 5 position, in this instance we're playing a D minor 7 ascending from a root 5 position, and they're based on a chord shape that looks something like this. And we're talking about an A minor 7 descending from a root 6 position, which is kind of based around a chord that looks like this. Now, both these chords occur in the key of A minor. If you're soloing in A minor, you're not going to be using any notes in this exercise that are outside of the A natural minor scale. So the pathways that you are learning while you're practicing this exercise are pathways that you can use to improvise or to compose a solo. If I just improvise a solo now, watch me try and incorporate this kind of exercise within it. Okay, so I might have forced the point a little bit with that particular example. If you'd like to hear an actual solo against the same backing track as I used for the exercise, I can do that. That might be helpful. Or you might want the backing track for the exercise itself. Leave a comment below if you do. I'm just going to give you a quick recap now using some graphics of what I've said in the explanation to this exercise. Try and make it to the end of that, and I'll give you the whole reason this exercise exists. So to recap, this is the natural minor scale. It's the scale that you will probably be using if you are soloing in a minor key, depending on what part of the world you happen to live in. And if you're thinking, no, I usually use the pentatonic minor scale, well, the natural minor scale contains the pentatonic minor scale. So when you're soloing with the pentatonic minor scale, you're still using the natural minor scale, you just don't happen to be using all the notes. If we take one note away from the pentatonic minor scale, that's one note from each octave, you can see that we're left with the A minor 7 arpeggio that was used for this exercise. And if you remember that I said the A minor 7 arpeggio was based on a root 6 minor 7 chord shape, that chord shape fits in like this. We can do the same thing with the D minor 7 arpeggio. That looks like this from within the natural minor scale, and I've added the second octave that you would have to move along for. And that chord, the root 5 minor 7 chord, looks like this from within that arpeggio. Okay, so that is a lot of diagrams and a lot of waffle about what's going on in those diagrams. Some of you hopefully found that useful. And for the others, well, that's the whole point of this mini exercise, is the fact that you can, by use of these exercises, you can learn these pathways. You don't necessarily have to know exactly what's going on. They're still going to sound great. And that's the whole point, isn't it? It's great to know what you're doing. It's great for understanding. It's certainly good if you're going to teach other people. If you're going to become a musicologist, essential. However, If you just want to play well, you can learn these pathways, you can get them ingrained by playing through some of these mini exercises that I am going to be providing you with. That is the point. Thank you so much for watching the video. I do hope that you've got something out of it. These videos are quite short. If you've got any extra questions or comments, please leave them below. If you've liked the video, give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. It's worth noting I've not earned a penny out of YouTube to date, and I'm not expecting to in the near future, so that just helps the channel. And if you are interested in more of these mini exercises, please subscribe. I'll be producing them as well as a lot of other material. It's worth noting actually that this mini exercise was a small part of a much larger and more advanced arpeggio exercise that I posted 2 or 3 weeks ago. That video got buried very quickly, which is what happens to small channel videos. But there'll be a link somewhere. Maybe there'll be some kind of link up there or in the description. Thank you again for watching. Enjoy, do good.